Hello and welcome back to the House of Tesla. In our last episode, we made our way back into this back room here, which I think we are locked into. At least there's nothing to click on this door to get our way out. But we did make some progress here and unlock this staircase. So let's go up it. Maybe. There we go. Oh, one more time. There you go. Up the stairs. See what's up the stairs. Oh, we have a thing here. A room over there. There's a room over there. This thing has a lever, which looks like it's actually missing a couple of things. Actually, at least... Oh, no, it's not missing the things. It's... Where did I just send that to? Did that go back downstairs? I think I went back downstairs. That may not be the most ideal way to handle this, but we'll go back downstairs in a little bit and see. Holy crap, what's in there? I guess we'll go in there first. What in the heck? I hear scribbling finally. Yeah, it's the first thing we've written here. I think I'm pretty deep in the laboratory now. This seems to be where I experimented with lighting using gases of different kinds and different colors. It appears to be sealed from the rest of the room in case some of the more dangerous gases escaped. I will need to find a way to manipulate it from the outside. Okay. We have this console, which has a thing on it, the Franklin Institute, Nikola Tesla's presentation on light and other high-frequency phenomena. Nikola Tesla shall endeavor to show you three distinct classes of effects or phenomena, as it is his desire that each experiment, while serving the purposes of the illustration, should at the same time it teaches some novel truths. February 24th, and that went into the other notepad. And then we do have a little thingy here. Okay, I see the little dial here. So that goes all the way over there for some reason that we don't yet know. And then there's a little hatch over here, or an access port here, which we can see into, but it doesn't look like there's any way to open it. And which I guess makes sense since it was talking about manipulating things from the outside. But I've moved that over here. Don't see what else I can do. We need to... This is like a pipe puzzle, maybe? Where we need to pipe the gases into the right places by adding in some more pipes. I did see a little handle over here, too, by the way. Can I don't think that did anything yet, either. There's a thing here, too, which has some manipulability to it, but I'm not sure what it is. So let's, so we're going to have to ship something in here via one of these pipes. Possibly the thing that I had already sent up here. Wait, can I just bring it back? Yeah. We could send it over there. There's this other pipe. Both pipes seem to go in here, though, so we could try maybe this one first. Did that put you in here? No, so maybe there's something up with these pipes yet, too. Because it seems like it's going up into it, but only kind of so far. Yeah, it's not going very far. Can you? Doesn't seem like it's going very far. So there might be something else I have to do. Let's check this room out. See if we can... Ooh, a robot arm? We have... Not sure. I mean, obviously it's holding something, but I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with it. Another piece of paper, though. I was taught that people are special, that each of us possesses something unique, something that actually makes us a human, a soul, if you will. Soon I became aware, to my surprise, that every thought I conceived was suggested by an external impression. It was merely an automaton, endowed with the power of movement, responding to stimuli of the sense organs and thinking and acting accordingly. Signals and responses. Soul is just a poetic way to encapsulate the process that is us. A complex process, but a process nonetheless. Maybe we could see ourselves just as a story our brain tells us to keep everything working together. If that is true, then why couldn't a machine tell the same story to itself? I think a machine could be so much more than we imagine. It could act on its own as if it possessed reason. It could do tasks that are complex but too dangerous or tedious for a human. Producing an automaton could not only create a revolution in many commercial and industrial departments, it could revolutionize how people work and think. It won't come right away. It will be an iterative process. But sooner or later, humanity will have to come to terms with that. Okay, that went into a notebook there. Our notebook there. Here's more of the automaton, including a memory. Play the memory.
Saturday, August 26th, 1905. I was just working on one of my most interesting projects. However, melancholy was still taking hold of me. Money was running out fast, and the chances of getting a new sponsor were disappearing month by month. The Automaton project was a long journey. I had been working on it on and off for years, but there was one specific problem I still couldn't solve.
I'm guessing it's going to be reason.
Yes, reason was a real stumbling block. The human brain was completely under-researched for me to simply replicate. Perhaps a set of rules telling the automaton how to behave in various situations would have been enough.
Oh, I think I see. Maybe I see. Yeah, I gotta get the little things into the openings there. A little fiddly, though. That one goes in there. This one's gotta go way over, though. And it doesn't look like I can move it down any, so that means it's gotta go up somehow. These do not move very easily or reliably. But I think I need to move the bottom one first. That's got to go there, and then this can go here. I mean, I got to move the bottom one to the... That one goes way the heck over there. Okay. Now you... Can I just push you way over there? Yes, I can. And I can bring you back to there. And then I should be able to take this one over to where it goes. There we go. And then what?
A loud knock. Of course, another interruption. What was the point of building an out-of-town lab when I had to chase uninvited visitors out on a daily basis? Rose Crowley? I said in surprise. When the devil can't reach you, he sends a woman. I really wasn't in the mood for anyone in the Crowley family, but better Rose than Alistair. She was reluctant to speak for a moment when a girl, 5 years old at most, peeked out from behind her skirt. Taking children into an electrified laboratory was not something I'd expect from a responsible parent. But it wasn't my problem. My problem was the constant distractions. "Can I help you?" I asked. After all, the sooner we figured out why she came, the sooner I could get back to work. My words seemed to wake her up, and she nodded her head and looked at the girl. "This is my daughter, Lola," she said, and after another short pause, continued. "I came to warn you about my husband." She noticed my confused look and elaborated. "Alistair is a formidable man. But it seems to me that sometimes he lets things get out of hand. He can't do anything in moderation, and he doesn't understand that some social rules are there for a reason. She looked really tired,
The kid's gonna
almost
break that thing.
desperate. Maybe Crowley didn't even know she came here. But what did she want from me? Advice? Rose, as you can see, I'm very busy and don't have time to give you my full attention. I also don't have time to help you raise your daughter. Please get to the point. What can I do for you? I tried to sound kind, but my patience was slowly running out. I had more important issues. She took her time before
I don't know
responding,
that was kind
but in
sounding.
the end, I was still disappointed. She sounded like her husband sent her after all. And what did she tell me? Nonsensical drivel. Crowley supposedly claimed that the radio signals I picked up from the surface of Mars a few years ago actually came from another dimension, and he wanted to respond. I barely swallowed a remark about alcohol, drugs, and their apparent influence on her husband's judgment. The despair on Rose's face turned almost into panic. My husband can be dangerous, especially if you don't do as he pleases. But he can still save your project. He's got plenty of money, and he's not afraid to spend it. And he wants little in return. She urged me not to let male pride get in the way of my grand visions. But that was the last straw. Who do you think you are anyway? I snapped. There are thousands of rich men like him, but my inventions are one of a kind. I'm the one people will remember from the warmth of their electrically heated homes. Rose looked like she wanted to say something more, to try to change my mind, but she knew as well as I that it was no use. She gave me one last resigned look and turned to her daughter. Come on, Lola. We have to go now, or Daddy will be angry. Lola turned and waved cheerfully on her way out, but I think her greeting was directed at my inventions rather than me. When they both left, I finally had some peace for my work.
Men and their toys experience a second flashback in the 4th chapter. This is similar to the other one. What is the deal? This one doesn't have the little switch, though. That might be something. Switch might lead us to something that we need. All these tools. Can I do something here? I have a dial I can manipulate, which does what? Projects. Not entirely seeing what the point of that is, but maybe we'll find out later. Let's go back to this arm that had the other manipulations on it. I'm just looking for other stuff here to click on first. And see if we can figure this thing out, because obviously there's a piece we gotta get out of there. Wait a minute, that moved. Okay. Oh, now it went. Okay. Oh! Okay. Then I guess I'm gonna have to slide this one up into there and then reattach here. There we go. Then I can do the whole thing and manipulate the fingers. You get the part. It's a metal clamp. We still have this, by the way, which that's completely done with now. We need a switch for this one. Get the bird out of the hand, probably. Does this slideshow tell me what the metal clamp does? I don't know, maybe. Metal clamp do anything for this? Bigger than I expected it to be. About in here. This is just an observation port, so it's not going to do me much good there. And you... Still unsure what that does. And spinning this around... Oh, wait, it takes a little cart all the way over there? Oh, and it opens the thing up. Oh, okay, I didn't go all the way back to the left. There's where the metal clamp goes. And now, I suspect, either I send this thing up through that tube, which is the one on the right, and it goes. And it lands on that clamp, or it doesn't, and we have to figure out where or what to do with it. So it's going to be the ladder on that one. Okay. There was that other part downstairs, too, that we eventually have to figure it out. So, let's move this back over to the right and see if that gives me anything to do. Yeah, we're not there yet. I don't think. What about the back downstairs part? Anything that's a little dizzying. Alright, is there anything I can do with this other thing that's here? We need another... Yeah, we need another key for this. Interesting. Wait a minute. What's that on the... Okay. In that case, I guess it's back upstairs then. I feel as if we've done everything down here that we need to do. Back in here, I guess. Something on that there. Yeah, we definitely need a switch there. And that just turns off the projector. Does that give me anything else that I can do? No. Making sure. Let's turn it back on just because it's more useful on than off, I would think. Oh wait, there's a thing here on the side of this too. Oh, I can't do anything with it. Alright, never mind then. There either. I feel like... Where does the other one go? The other one ends up where that is. I feel like there's something to do with this and it's, I don't know what it is. Anything else I can do here to accept it? Doesn't seem so. Back down. Let's go up to the second one again. First one takes it back downstairs, so we don't want that. Presumably don't want that. Doesn't seem like it's actually going anywhere, but maybe it is, and it's just the way the game is handling it. Hmm. Either way, I feel like this needs to be here to accept whatever comes in before we can do anything with it. Yeah. Not sure that... Kind of feeling stumped. Wait, I can zoom in on this. Did I do that before? These tubes are the things we need for downstairs. The thing we touched the first time when we first walked into that room. How do we manipulate or add new tubes into this thing to push the gases around? This started out like over here someplace, but I don't think that's in any real way useful. I feel like it's got to go back over here. For nothing else than, of course, the piece we already put on there, but what about... Does this thing go on that clamp? Do we have... Oh, there's a ley line thing here. Of course there is. You can't touch that. Okay. Not sure how to connect these things unless... Well, but we did connect this one. It still doesn't do anything. Do I need to have... Oh, yes. Okay. I wonder if this goes to that one or this to this one. I feel like it's supposed to go there. I feel like that's the thing we're supposed to do first. Put that back over here, and then go back into this. Did that appear here now? Not entirely. Oh, there's something over there. Oh, maybe it's over there. Is that my problem? Okay, and then what about you? Oh. Okay, well that did a thing. It also shut off all the electrical signal here on this. No, it didn't. I just exited the ley line somehow. Part of that. Okay. So, what did that give me? So that put it there. I was thinking it was coming down here. Oh yeah, I can see it now. That pipe is narrower there. Okay, so what does that give me? That lets me use this thing? It does. Oh. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I put you there. Can I take this one too? Yes, you can, yep. And what does that do? Wait, you couldn't take that one. Okay, that one's locked. But this one. Okay, you will take that one. I can only have one at a time. Okay, put it back then. I don't think this one goes here in that case. I think this one goes there, or that one. Either one. I'm not sure whether I'd want the straight through or the weird bend, unless the weird bend goes... It doesn't go to that one, though. I'm not sure what the point of the weird bend is. Oh, I can't take that one. Well, then that answers that. Take the weird bend? Yes. Oh, can I only grab one that's got... Yeah, see how this thing has, like, 2 little connector arms there. Okay. What did that give me? Okay. I don't think this is the one I'm supposed to manipulate first. I think I'm supposed to get maybe more tubes here. Just kind of thinking based on where these connectors and things are. Because we need to connect one to here, one to there, and one to there. Maybe, and we can only move, so we can't move that one, we can't move this one. Right? We can't move that one? Or can we move that one? Oh, we can move that one. We can't move this one, or we can't move that one. So maybe we have to connect this one first. That one seems like it's not on, unless maybe it is. Let's put something in here and see if it's on. Oh, it is on. Okay. Well then, that one goes up. It's connected to the wrong spot. You go there. This is going to be a whole lot of trial and error. Can you go around whatever this thing is here? Just so that I kind of know. No. Okay. That's a block. Put you back over there for now. Okay. I do, so if I put this one there, yeah, this one goes here, the one to the side here. This one goes down by one. But also these colors might indicate that I'm looking at the wrong color. I don't know. I'm connecting it to the wrong color. No, I guess not. So now I should be able to grab that with the thingy. The other thingy. This thingy. And retrieve it and give it to myself. Got him. And that has. Okay. I can have a test tube. Okay. Does that go back downstairs then? Into that thing in the corner. Over here. Over here. A little dizzying once again. This thing here, does it go in there? It says no. Oh, wait a minute. Zoom in once more. It says yes. Perhaps. And then this thing does... Let's see, we got... Thing. Oh, okay, I guess that is what I wanted. And this gives me the other piece. And I didn't move the thing upstairs. Do I need to go move the thing upstairs first? Or can I just do this and then move it up later? Nope, zoom in once more. Let's see. And it gives me another piece. That's the switch we need for the robot. Alright. Making advancements. Go up, please. Up, please. So if I move this over here, then it falls in, and then I'm guessing this one goes to the other spot. Just guessing. Although we need to go back in there and see where it might appear. Actually, it probably just appears right there in that part up there. Actually, wait a minute. Do this and that. And then I connect that up. And then I can do that, which still seems to do nothing. Okay. Maybe there's still something we're missing. Let's go play with the robot. Over here. Switch in. Heard scribbling again. Oh, we had a bunch of scribbling here. We did this one last time. This time I saw my memories. Someone I already saw in my memory. Someone I already knew. Rose Crowley. Definitely wasn't pleased to see her. But looking back, I'm not sure why. In hindsight, I think she was just in a really bad situation and wanted to help me. Oops, I accidentally right-clicked. Could it be that my accident had something to do with Crowley? No, that's unlikely. Occam's razor and all that. This automaton's torso must have held onto the mechanical pigeon ever since the little girl Lola put it into its hand. And it's really endearing in a way, how she seemingly bonded with my inventions. I think that in the future, I would like to be kinder. Gee, you think? I would like to deserve that little girl's goodbye. But who knows why I acted the way I acted. Now, if I want the pigeon, I'll have to work for it. Yeah, so let's do switch. And slide that one up. Come back maybe to this one. Slide the whole thing this way. Can I reach those? Nope. You do that one? Yes. You go all the way up there. Wait a minute. Nope. So I need to pull this back one and go over here so that I can slide this one out of there. I think we'll go all the way up. Then you're too far that way, yes. So I gotta pull this back again and then put it back in the first one. But I may not be that way. May not be accurate anyways. You'll go here and then we come, yeah, we can't go any further that way. So that means that these need to be down here someplace. Yeah. Come all the way back. Reattach that one there. You might as well pass up into there and do this one. And then that one. Still can't go that way, so not that one. Maybe if I do this. I figured this one's going to be more complicated. Maybe I even need that one. I can pass that one in. Why? Kind of being difficult to align here. And then bring this one back out, maybe? And then go back into the middle one. I'm thinking the middle one's the way to go on this, but I could be wrong on that too. And then the middle one again. Actually, no, wait, I can't do that yet. I need to pass this one into there, and then go back for the middle one. And then come back this way and pass that up. And then I can grab that. And I can grab that one. I can't go any further that way with those. Oh, because this is already here. We come back to this one. Slide this back to there. And we go into that one. Go. Give me the chicken. Metal pigeon. And this has some manipulation, thanks to the little gear symbol there. Hey, it flies. Things go up and in. Feet come out and down. And there we go. A winged metal pigeon. Right now, that's all we do with you, I guess. Still not sure what this gives us. Unless it's just kind of information, because it's kind of hard to read, so I'm hoping there's not actual useful information there. You don't go in there. Is there more to do with the gas stuff, or am I done with that? This one's the only one that goes this way. And then the only one that connects to that point is this one, which takes us up into that. So we can't do that. So this one's useless, it seems, unless there's more pipes somehow later. This one here could be like this one. And then we could come down easily enough. But then that renders this one completely useless. Unless it connects to there, which it could. Like this one could go there. Yeah, I'm not sure if the other ones are usable or not, to be honest. Also, what's with this hand thingy here? Alright, so where does this pigeon go? It must grip onto something. Also, down here... I see those? No. Seem to be these things here that will slide up somehow. Somehow. What does this pigeon grip onto? That bar is roughly the right shape, but it's not going to grip onto it. Something else downstairs again? Down we go. Still a wee bit bothered by the other thing we haven't been able to use that we sent upstairs. What is that for? Anything else to do with this? Seems not. This is still clickable, which is kind of weird. Okay, well, the chicken goes there. Ooh, fancy. Okay, look into the light. We have, oh, this goes there. Okay. And now it is a maze puzzle. We have a thing here. We can spin this one, but only this one. You could go there, you could go there, you could go there. We can also do the right side, so you could go there. That might be it. Probably it. One doesn't connect. No, it doesn't connect. Yeah, let's do this one. I'm also guessing that while I probably can still manipulate this when the thing isn't on the track, I'm guessing I'm stuck now. Yeah. When it's on that, so we have to be able to manipulate it off of that in order to keep moving. That lets me go out here. Where's our objective? There's our objective. I'm guessing this is going to be one of those you got to shift it back and forth a few times types of puzzles, because I can't get off of that spot unless I go into there. Or into there. Sometimes with these, it's actually better to do it in reverse. Also, that links up with you. There's something else that I can use to link up with you. That one. Yeah. I might already have it this way. This way. There we go. Yeah, for some reason with those, I've always found that sometimes it's better to do it in reverse. I don't know if that's just me or what it is. Electrodes. Okay, it's not manipulatable. Don't know where it goes precisely. Probably back upstairs. Actually, I had one other downstairs thought for it, but I don't think it's it. We'll see. That's right here. Something goes in here. It's not that. Okay, back up we go then. I'm guessing it goes in here. Check the power thing again here. Yeah, so that's connected, but there's no electricity here. That's a problem. This is too far. What if this goes in there? Thinking what I'm thinking, Pinky? And then we spin this thing back. I should have left that on. Over here. Oh, you take it. Okay, I wasn't expecting that part. But I should have, I guess. And then if I go back now to the corner, can I then use that as an intermediary? Oopsie. Intermediary? No. Wait a minute. Okay, you don't connect to any of those then, so it was half wrong. But partially right, because I was able to put it in there. But now what does that do? Uh-huh. Does that go in there? Uh-huh. And now does it count as something? Ooh. Ooh. Now does this do something? It does. It gives me more parts. All right. Figured they were somewhere. Let's see. So this one down here got. Are there any new parts? Yeah, there's this one's a new rotation. This one's a totally new part that connects left to right through a loop. This one connects left to right, but through dropping. This is the copy of that one. We have two of these that are the same as that, but the bottom two connections, we have this one's the same as that. Then we have this one that's a straight through. Okay, so first off, I think I want to see. I mean, this is yellow gas because it's coming from here, right? Yes. Don't ask me to remember which colors are which for the, for which fluorescent gas produces which color. I have no memory of that. This one will be pink. So this one said, I only need blue. Is that what that's kind of telling me here? That one only needed blue, which is what we gave it. This one, though, it's almost telling me that it wants blue on the top and yellow on the bottom, but there's nothing connected to the bottom. So I'm not sure what that means. Does that mean that I'm guessing I'm gonna have to route the yellow through here. Or is this telling me, hey, bring yellow in this side in order to put it into this tube? But then why is pink over here? Wouldn't one of the tubes need to be pink? Unclear on that too. Unless I need to put yellow and blue into this tube? Like, do I have to run them through this tube, to put them both in together? Let's test that theory out. Let's see, yellow and blue. So we already did this with yellow, which I think is probably the right answer to go this way. Now let's grab this one. And then go there. And then we want to go from top. Can't go from the top right to the bottom. Nothing that lets me do that. We can go across. Nothing lets me go top right to bottom. Was that not the right move? Could be. Maybe we need to go... Maybe this needs to go there. We go down into that. But then if we're going to have to also mix blue in here, then that doesn't give me much either. Put that back. For now, anyway. Blue. If I want to try to get blue over here, I need to do what? Take this one out. Park it. Take this one. Do blue and yellow make green with neon gases? Well, with fluorescent gases. And you creep into that. Yeah, that's got to be a mixer because it's not flowing through like it does with these other pieces. When I put this one in, it goes all the way through it. This one kind of just chillaxes a little bit. Let's go with this one. And then come back to this one. Now, I don't think this is correct for various reasons, because I don't know how I'm going to get it all the way down to here. But, yeah, blue and yellow makes green, kind of. But I do want to at least see if I can pull the gas out of that. As green. And if that's the case, yeah. Then I think that is the way to handle this, even though that's probably not the correct solution. But we're going to leave this here for now, and we will continue completing this puzzle, which will probably reset with the save and reload and or close and reopen, I mean. But it's probably fine because it wouldn't hurt to have this reset anyways, because I don't think this is correct. So we'll leave this here, and in the next episode, we'll continue this puzzle and continue this chapter, maybe moving on to the next chapter. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all then. Bye for now.